Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday, you guys. It's almost the end of the week. We're almost there. You almost made it. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm moving my mic around a little bit. I'm back, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy XIV. That's right, what the people crave. We're gonna be playing more Baldur's Gate at some point, but my deep, dark obsessions with Baldur's Gate has waned enough that I may return to my evergreen obsession, which is Final Fantasy XIV. So we are we kind of already started Endwalker. We did, like, the first dialogue of Endwalker. But we're really getting into Endwalker tonight, which is the final patch. Time to begin the end. Yes, absolutely. It is the final patch in the storyline, I guess, that is presented in Final Fantasy XIV so far. The next patch that's coming out next summer is going to be a whole new storyline, basically. Same characters, but new story. So this is the grand finale that we're getting into today. We're gonna just starting out, so hoping for some chill vibes tonight and not too much devastation. But here I am. Hello. Let me shut the music off. Hello, hello. How are you guys? How have you been? How was your day? I hope you guys are having a good one. I am back. I have this very cute little glamour on. I got my little Graha with me today. We are still in a dancer. I have not played since the last time I played on stream. I have not done any playing. I have been doing nothing but Baldur's Gate. So, I don't have a problem. It's fine. But yeah, we're gonna move on down and just continue on our quest. We're trying to figure out what the fuck is up with Fandaniel and Xenos, and what are they up to, and what crimes and bizarre bullshit are they committing? Graha! There he is! He's so cute! Short King! How are you, Short King? Never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seems so very far away. Oh, that's right, we're on our way to Charlene, which is a place I don't know a ton about. It's where the twins are from. The children. Hello, child. Oh, and that's right, I was gonna kick Alphina's dad's ass. I'm gonna fucking destroy that guy. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage, and the fee is non-refundable. Ship for Charlene should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. I'm excited! New area! That's always the most exciting part about a new expansion, is getting to see all the new areas. Also, how's my audio? Is the audio okay? I'm still trying to figure out my mic setup, but I think this is okay. Sweet boy.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule.
Hell yeah. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
It is nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny.
It is. Thanks, Thancred.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
It's a shame it didn't sink!
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his
the other
mentor's
Louis Soir,
homeland.
the other one.
With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Thanks, Urianjay.
Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
It sounds right.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Just call me
You've
Dad.
made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Better.
What's up, Tataru? What's wrong?
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
But...
It's just we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Bring them back safe and sound, I promise. Anything for you, Queen.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hoary Boulder! I love Hoary Boulder.
Hori! What brings you all this way?
Me too.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
The world is in safe hands with Hoary Boulder.
We set the sail! All aboard for Charlian!
Let's go! Adventure awaits!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Bye, Tataru. We'll see you soon.
Have a safe journey, and please,
Hi, Jen.
careful.
How are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're having a good one. Also, I love the little tail emote. Is that yours or is that is yours? It's so cute. A little comfy tail. It's adorable. Good, very eepy. Oh, me too. I was super eepy today. I usually have I drink a lot of coffee. I usually drink a cup of coffee in the morning, one at lunch, and then one in the afternoon. I had 2 this morning because I was so tired.
Beyond the horizon
Hi,
that cannot be
Jenny.
divined. A future undefined and in flux.
Bye.
In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Who is this narrating? I can't tell. It's fine. The tail's name is Jinx. She's based on
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
Having 2 coffees a day is very
Treasure
bad for you.
every
Oh, I usually have
every
3.
step of your descent.
And trust me, I know, but I need it to function. I usually have 3 cups of coffee every day. Yes. I
And
have
there,
a sleep
in the
disorder.
depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Self-medicated ADHD people are very valid. I love you for it. Clocked. Jen reading me for filth. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. My heart is fine. I had a friend who used to have like 6 or 7 cups of coffee every day. That was in college though. Ooh. Leather Danny, Leather Danny. Here. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Feel.
I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm touching.
Think.
I don't know if I can do that one. I call him like I see him, and you see correctly. In the UK, having 1 per day max is a cause for concern. Really?
Fellow earlier riser.
That's 2 cups of coffee in the US is pretty normal. 3 is not that unusual. I know people that have way more than that.
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt.
Don't like my energy drinks. Energy drinks, I think, are worse for you than coffee, because energy drinks have all kinds of extra stuff in them.
I've heard nothing myself.
At least they're sugar-free. That's true.
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good.
Oops.
Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
This feels... the ominous singing and, like, the dark interior really feels like something terrible is about to happen. Human body cannot handle 1 per day every day. They need to be spread out like 2 to 3 a week. It's insane how people in the US have multiple a day. It's very normal here. Listen, I'm not saying it's good. It's definitely not good for you. It's just, it's how I function. I like my drinks fruity. Oh my god, insane. Oh my gosh, it's her. It's that lady. Crystal Mommy? Is that you?
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear. Feel. Think.
I'm thinking. I'm trying my hardest to think.
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Oh my gosh, hello! It's so nice to meet you. Why now? Head empty, no thoughts, only hear and feel.
After your sojourn in First, I believe you have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Hydaelyn has always been, a primal.
It's true. It's true.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him.
Last 2 weeks have been rough. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I hope they get better.
Those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
No.
Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Anything for you, Queen?
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
Her design's so good. She's so pretty.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms.
I'll die for Ghost Mom. Anything for you, Crystal Mommy.
Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
What was the promise?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
Over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
We could just hang out if you want to just like chill.
We
like
shall
it's
meet
okay.
again, and soon.
Soon. My eyes keep getting stuck closed. I think it's because of the camera angle from my glasses. Walk free. Walk free. Hi kids, how are you? Are we there yet?
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
I have not.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Walk free. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating.
Ah,
Slurp.
Rise and shine, sleepyheads.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Wow, fancy statue. Ow! Why are you blocking me? What did I do? What did I do, guest? I didn't do anything.
Maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own.
Don't worry, kids. I'll kill you, Dad. Thank you for the blanket. I'm so comfy.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Aw, go off, King.
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side.
Yeah, we're here for you. Anything you need. Anything if you need a hand, if you need a shoulder, if you need a fist to punch your dad in the face. I'm here for you.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
Anything I need? Anything you need, Jen. You too. I was talking specifically to the twins, but also you.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning,
Can I get a wonton soup? Yeah, let me just. Alright, you should have one now. I should have beamed it directly onto your desk, or a table, or wherever you're sitting. Thus are my powers. Oh, Josh wontons to see? I told you. You didn't know. You've unlocked my secret power. Part of me being an interdimensional being is that I can summon wonton soup at will. Only that though, no other good stuff. Endwalker! Yeah! I'd like a pork fry. I can't do pork fried rice. I go only wonton soup. I'm sorry, guys. I knew it.
Sharlayan.
Oh?
The solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is what it is, yes.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all
Something
manner of
unfriendly
knowledge and
panning. No! I'm
Once,
sorry.
They deigned to accept foreign students
Yeah, that's
into a
canon. Write that
distant
down.
colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
Alamegan. Can you be wonton soup where the wontons are filled with pork fried rice and the broth's in a
averse
separate
to the
dish?
prosecution of war,
Interesting.
these men of wisdom.
Let me try that.
Your would-be allies.
I don't know. Did it work, guys? Let me know. Come comment down below if you received wonton soup.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Don't prolapse your butthole doing that. I'll try not to.
Hopefully
You
they
don't
find
have to
no
worry
cause
about
deny
my
us.
butthole. Sometimes the wonton soup misses. Yo, sup? How's it going? It's going good,
Hasn't Charlene
Charizard Lord.
always
How
severed
are
relations
you?
with foreign powers?
I'm doing good.
Those
I'm
of us
chilling.
without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a
Oh, so
nation,
yeah, it's the only way to get
Charlian
soup.
only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of
Prolapse
knowledge.
butthole worth wonton soup? Absolutely. Your soup houses. I'm doing great. Just chilling, eating food for dinner. Oh wait, yeah. I'm summoning wonton soup. It's one of my many powers from being an interdimensional being is that I can summon wonton soup. If you would like some, just give me a second. I'm just gonna. Okay, you should have some now.
If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
Oh god. This is the paperwork arc. Soup, 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 soup.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Right.
Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Yep. That's it. That's what we're doing. I got it. Locked in.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall.
Take it away, cat boy. Wah. Let us in.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city.
That Graha can't
Would
shut
you be
his
so
mouth
kind as to process our entry?
Oh, baby boy. He's too good for this world.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Yes.
I am. Grahatir of the students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Cryo.
And it
Thanks,
seems some
Queen.
few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Damn. Let the doctors in first.
Ishtola rule.
They have to, like, there aren't that many Scions. They have to, like, have a list and be like, hey, don't let these people in. Right? Ooh, cute nail polish. Slay. Slay,
See how
girl.
it glows. That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Okay.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Hi. These are my children. I birthed them. You may wonder why they are Elizin and I am a Viera. Well, it's a long
Alphino
story.
Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
They take after their father, Estidian here, who is their father.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
yeah, he's a bitch. I don't know anything about the
And while
Lord
such
Lavalier.
personal circumstances constitute
just
no
some
reason to
guy.
deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
They have no other parent but me and Estinian here. We are their parents now.
We shall keep that in mind.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in
We're just little guys hanging out, trying to follow our children here.
Name and occupation?
Ifinasa. I'm an adventurer. I'm the muscle.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea, and it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter.
Wow.
And you,
Throw
sir?
shade. This is my husband.
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Father. Loving father. I'm unemployed. My phone finally received the Discord notification you're going live. God damn it. Those are so slow sometimes. Cryo!
Bestie! My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Yeah!
Mistress
Surely
Baldessian,
you're aware.
if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning.
Wow.
Be advised
Wow.
that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
So judgmental. It's fucking rude.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Wow. Is everybody in Charlotte gonna be like this?
Cryle, it is
Oh,
good
so you
to
didn't
see
get Graha's drama. I chose the wrong response. Oh no.
Likewise.
Oh,
Long
sweet
voyage
Graha.
notwithstanding,
Sweet
you will
boy.
seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Intense elven judgment arc.
Oh!
Yes?
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Thank you. Much better reception
As your
than the last
mercenary,
time.
I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are we getting paid for this?
I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Champion Mayorsa gets some fanboy. Aww, baby girl. He's so cute. Oh, hello, other bun boy. Oh, pseudonym. That's funny. That's cute. This is goth boy. This is fucking Fox Aquama looking ass. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Oh, I got the weapon! Yo, level up! Let's go! Level 87, and I just started. I'm gonna be over-leveled for this very quickly. Nice. Wait. Card! I love cards! Oops, wrong button. It is gonna take me a minute to do the correct things and not be clicking the buttons that are for Baldur's Gate, so. Bear with me. Ooh! Horse chestnut chest gear. I want new gear! Drip, 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 drip. I thought to launch directly an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Effie and Stevie's first time in Charlotte, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you may all have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. I thought the world was about to end, like, right now. Maybe we should rush a little. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at Valdesian Annex. How does that sound? It's a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Lavelier estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. Excuse me. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There's no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Aetheryte Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there, Adhan. I too have places I would be remiss not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. Bye. What of you, Estienne? My service as a guide are for yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene at Perorta Wander as the wind takes me. Bye! Oh. He'll be fine. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you would have me. Come, Evie. Charlene awaits. Yay! Quest accepted! Where are we going, gamers? After you, my friend, I'm more than content to follow your lead. Okay. Grahatia has now come. Oh my gosh, we get to walk around with Graha. Then use the Aethernet. Grahatia will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Grahatia behind, however, by entering a different area, you may also speak to him and select the option pathways. You should have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Okay. Let's go. Woo, besties! Let's go. Where's the Aethernet? It's not here. Oh, it's up there. I'm sure Kryle was going to take us there. Hello, Kryle. All set? Then let us be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryle's now, lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryle. Okay. Conversation points along the way. Oh, okay. So we're literally just going on a tour. Let's go, friends! Can I tune it? Oh, yes, I can. Wow, meme! Wow! What you guys got to say here? What's up with the big statue? Now that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thalia. As a student of Valdesian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Val, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. Wow. Big statue. Here you are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning flavor with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. Sounds like hell here. There's one pupil at the studio, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last hand came to be, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost for fine dining in Charlotte. The one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items in the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you're a typical Saurlian when it came to cheap and convenient, raha. But surely Jataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for the infamous Grahatia eats a burger scene. I've heard so much about it. For anyone who is not a Final Fantasy XIV person, I'm serious. There is, in fact, an infamous Grahatia eats a burger scene. Alright, what's going on here, Trial? Tell me all about the city. And then taco scene in Dawntrail, yes! I can't wait for Grahatia to eat a taco. Unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, it's perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to tune yourself before we move on. Now, being a diligent tour guide I am, I should mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan Aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what is essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to Agora, Charlian's largest marketplace. I'm here to make purchases. All the glowy weapons here. Ooh, market board. Is there anything new? Ooh, I have this already. Oh, is it like a little library? If you find me brought the shelf for a moment, there might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment. How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Oh, they have little book stands. That's cute. Da-da-poo. Da-da-poo. Oh god, this really needs repair. Like I said, I haven't played in a bit. Oh, the Agora, where you find wares made in Charlian, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. You must head back to the Aetheryte Plaza. Follow the path north, then climb the stairs to the imposing buildings at the very top. Okay. I gotta take my sweater off. It's right at that temperature where I live now. Yeah, where it's too warm sometimes for a sweater. Like right now, it's too warm to put my cardigan on. But then it's too cold without the cardigan. And so I eternally remove and reapply the cardigan. Such is my lot in life. I desire only coziness. It's so close. What's going on here? Water feature. Decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Iron Bar are rather simple and rustic by comparison. It's nice. Should I be staring at me? He's got that fiendish look in his eye. He's considering crimes. This grand structure before you is the rostra. Ooh, ah. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Dog outside. Oh, are you okay, buddy? Oh no. Oh, Mr. Stripey was sitting in the window and the dog saw him and started barking at him and he ran away. Oh, poor baby. Thank you for the blanket. Am I boring you, Ryan? You seem awfully distracted. You have a dog? I don't. My neighbors do. And their dog, I don't know if he was outside or like just also looking out the window, but he saw Mr. Stripey in my window and started going crazy. Here on, from here one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlene. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I could almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. East. Boom, 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 boom. It's wait until Mr. Stripey realizes the dog can't get him and take any chance to torment the dog. No. He wouldn't. He's a skittish little guy sometimes. As much of a criminal as he is, he's also very skittish. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us this is where those who put it ashore with Archon Yencraft built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and oldest Charlene families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levellier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. With that, we bring our little Charlene toward our close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to Valdesian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, and then follow the path down the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct. After you, Eefy. I got it. Hello, excuse me. Little Smurf. Nice. Buddy Shrews. Good names tonight. Taking a little walk. Here we are. True hero. She's the true hero. Oh my god, it's her. The joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you this is the Valdesian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you arrive at the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Okay. Hello. I hope this person's nicer to us than the last one was. I'm back, and I brought Eefy and Raha with me. Hello. Ah, you're right about the ship then. Hello, Raha. It's nice to see you again. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Eefy. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika Senjika! It's been an age! Allow me to introduce Ojika Senjika, Administrations Officer for the students of Valdesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. Champion Eorza has featured prominently in Kryla and Graha's reports. So for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlian. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. An annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. Day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that Televoroi fall. Through that door on the left is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. Sounds good. Let's do it. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had a private quarters prepared for you in the Adron, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms, perfect for an afternoon daze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It's simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. Unless they became known as students' nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word, and I'm happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long coming. I'll wait for you in the main hall. Sounds good. Ooh, look at her outfit. So pretty. She's like a Valkyrie. Cute. Chocolate mocha. I love being in a high-level area and looking at everyone's outfits. They got the good drip here. Oh, cute. Nice little meeting room. Cube! Cube. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. Dun, 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 dun.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
Uh-huh.
It's fine, Oriange. We're all here now.
All good.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Let's get down to business. To defeat Daniel.
Come what may, we must prevent the Teleforoi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
Yes.
The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
They've definitely been infiltrated by somebody.
As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it.
Sounds like a bunch of losers!
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Yeah! Woo! I like those guys! I don't know anything about your Rambo. He's probably cool, because you're cool.
Despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Recalcitrance? That's a fancy word.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
Hi, buddy. Welcome back. It's okay. Oh, Mr. Stripey's creeping back in. It's okay, buddy. The dog's all gone. I think he went back inside. Yeah, was that scary? It's okay, baby. Oh, poor little guy. Anyone just joining us, Mr. Stripey was sitting
indeed.
on the windowsill and
One
was
which I
barked
ask
at
for
pretty
your help to
ferociously by a
solve.
dog
Our
and ran
future
away
may
faster than
depend
I've
on
ever
it.
seen him.
As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
Right.
Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
Yeah, we love the unknown. It's good stuff.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a
You gonna rub on the mic? You gonna rub on the mic and turn the sound on? Hi, buddy. He has arrived. What's up,
In
I'm
response
sorry,
to
your big
this
dog is
threat,
scared.
the Satrap of Rads at Han,
scared
the
you.
individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with
Hi,
the spire.
Snapple. Welcome in. Snapple says hi. He says hi. They said hi.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
It's true.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though
You're
it
cute.
will
I
require
am
further
cute.
research.
Thank you.
To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
That's me! I'm the
Assuming we
capable
divide our
warrior.
forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice.
I just got here.
But the investigation in Charlian is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Oh.
Yes, it is
He's
quite the
sniffing
quandary.
me. He's sniffing me. Hello. How are you?
Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Not a problem, Carl. I got this. No worries. Anything for you, my queen. Anything for you.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Right. Probably, I mean, we're
As for
already
myself,
here, so we
I
should
shall
do the one
continue
here
what
first.
I've begun in Charlian. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Yeah, just a little.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Alright, I'm taking the boys
Anything
on a
to understand
trip.
even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Taking the
course,
boys
the
on a
more
trip.
the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make
You
the journey to
recommend
Thavnair.
completing Charlian before leaving is the easiest way to do this. Yeah, that seems like the best way to go about it.
Thoughts?
Especially if
Objections?
we're already here, you know?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
The boys back in town, boys back in town.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Hell yeah, we got this. It'll be fine. We're just reading some books. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Right, Mr. Stripey? Right, sweet boy. Oh, yes, new shirt. He's sniffing my chin. Why you sniff my chin? Hello, Tuna. Welcome in. First, looking at each other like, absolutely. Absolute slay. My brain just deleted everything it heard in the last 5 minutes. I do that all of the time. So do not worry. Oh, wait. What's the thing that I just got? Is it this one? I just got? Yes, it is. Oh no, it's not. Wait, what did I get? I don't see it. Dum, 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 dum. Get a new shirt. I don't see it. Did it go in my inventory? No. Ah! How's stream going for your stream? Going well. I'm doing good. I'm confused about where my new shirt disappeared to. I'm very sad. Unless it's this one. Is it this one? Oh, it is this one. Okay. My other one's cuter. I have a kitty sitting right in front of me, being very sweet. And not a criminal. I have Cryo's instructions in hand. If you're ready to set out, then so are we. Been in Thavnir before? I can travel by Aetherite, but what are the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Cryo is of the same mind, and has already secured the aid of good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves over there. Confluence, thou sayest. You got a problem with the Confluence? I'm afraid so, my friend. Oh, history! There's some history here! Though we recall the hunt for Iceheart, under whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing the knowledge of our comrade Moonbreda. Moonbreda was an authority of aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Oh, yeah. Sounds bad about the shirt your cat's lying to you. He's always a criminal. No! He's not. He's a good boy. He's a good baby. He's just a little guy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Haven't you gone to see them yet? I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath been many times, I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus I have kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. It is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. Settled, and let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. I'm gonna keep doing that, because that's the advanced dialogue button in Baldur's Gate. Shoes! Unsettling changes come over Charlene, but together we would divine the underlying cause of the forum's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They seem to have already come to the consensus as to what and how little they are willing to divulge. Which is why I began scoring Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of a connection to the final days. Suffice to say that progress has been slow. There are only so many dusty pages one can skim a day. But now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search should proceed all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside New Minon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives on the western edge of the woods. Okay. Jar time! No! I put you in a jar in my journal here. How could you? Jarring me eternally. Eternal jar, how could you? I'm trapped here forever. Hello.
Skill issue.
Skill issue, how dare you? I'm very competent. It's a cute jar sticker though. Aw, not a real jar. Such a cute jar sticker. I see. I see. I would love to see a picture of that, actually. If you could send that to me, that would be really funny. David blanket, I'm so cozy now. Giorgio. Oh, I like his plaid pants. Looking good, Professor. Nice. Nice one, Giorgio. Cozy jar vibes. Yeah, I'm just chilling. This is my little cozy space. Beavis! Where's Butthead? Looks a little different than I remember. Wait, I think I'm supposed to go up there. Oh, also, I'm so excited. I obviously can't show it to you guys yet, but I have begun work on my next model. I'm still in the sketching and designing phase, but it's happening. It has begun. No, I'm back in the jar again, damn you! Huzzah, huzzah! You're easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of New Minon, Charlie's grandest collection of books and tomes. I hope that's a milk jar. Yeah, it's definitely, no, it's a piss jar. It's full of piss. Ayo, really? I have! Yes, I've started on it. It's gonna take a while because I'm also doing commission work. But it's happening. Jar is home. It is. Unfortunately, I've been trapped here. Instead of Charlie is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Well, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I've dispatched Stola and Raha to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alice and Alphna will help me continue my search through stacks open in the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlie in history and foreign policy. Sent. Please tell me you're still being. I am still going to be a cow. Yes, absolutely. This jar was started by a brony who went too far. So true. So true. I will still be a cow. It will be a different version. But same kind of color palette. Still gonna be cow-like. Not really hard to play. Fair, honestly. Cha-jabba. Reading books. Da 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 do do do. Journey to Charlian. Nice. Read them books. I'm definitely reading these books. Hey, mister, where you going? Don't lay on the keyboard, please. Thank you. Oh, so comfy. Scholars dispatched to areas you found the facilities wanting. It's talking about the place we already were. Following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Idleshire. This book does not appear to contain additional information on the forum. Cool. I see now. Oh, is this a little guy? Hi, little guy. He's so little. Why are you so little? Why are you so small? Nuggalo. Nuggalois. I hope you guys will not be upset if I skip through. Whoops. Sorry, don't yell at me. I'm sure, oh, posture check, I'm sitting up, I'm hydrating. I'm sure I will be reminded of any important information in this. By Brody standards, it was cringy. Yeah, you know, it's pretty challenging. It's kind of a challenging experience for everyone. Excuse me, party me, coming through. The fundamental understanding of Shrine's history and the foundation of the Forum. Head outside and rendezvous point and greet your companions. Okay, I did it. I read the books. I'm so much smarter now. I have learned. I am of a learned mind. Jajaba approves. Her outfit's pretty too. So pretty. Sorry. Sorry, I smacked you. Sorry, were you waiting long? I'm gonna make sure I'd borrowed at least a few promising volumes. Alphino and Cryo should be along shortly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stack mention the final day specifically, so I have no choice but to start with the tangentially relevant tomes, if they are even that. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share our discoveries as we make them. It would be nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read and a ready supply of hot tea. I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we managed to speak with one of the family servants and asked how things were. Seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Alpha and I were returned to Charlian, we were not to be allowed to cross the threshold. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position, and that of the Forum, will perhaps lead to reconciliation. We'll mend this swift one day, I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been to visit your family, or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlian, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Ilsabard, in fact. For generations, my people have dwelt in Corvos, coastal region opposite the island of Thavnir. The Allians founded a city in that fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes in the Ikote to serve as laborers. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the Fourth Umbral Calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and with Fifth Calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvos braved the journey back to Eosia. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from ever being misused. Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most Imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Amonis. Among Us? You're from Among Us? When I was a boy, a nearby town under the jurisdiction of an illustrious Imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in Allagan civilization, so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices had been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan Island no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. Fear of discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Alag. As the last child born with the Allagan eye, I was given over to the custody of friends and the students of Baldessian, who had me registered as a Charlene citizen. Never even considered. Forgive me, it was an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louis Saul, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charlenes than you may think. Yet regardless of our origin, we are provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with sufficient perspicacity, we outsiders can even earn the valued title of Archon. This is exactly why I have such love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation for which its citizens can be proud. Here, here. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the Forum's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Efi. More company should be arriving any moment now. Doom! Our doom! It's coming, oh no! We have returned with our selections. Although I may say the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Cryle has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more than a few which barely made mention of them. As such, we'll be looking into research papers on the Umbral calamities, as well as articles written by the prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days comes from an unexpected source. Did you remember the forest? The forest? What forest? I don't remember. Oh no. Oh shit. I forgot. I might ask you a few questions related to the final days. I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Almarat firsthand, and I fear I may be overlooking critical details. Oh, Lahi! Do you know Lahi? You guys know Lahi? Kitty, kitty, cat. First things first, what kind of phenomenon did the ancients encounter as the final days drew nigh? Oh god, quintation of creation magics, primals of unrhymed power were summoned from the aether. The worst kind. Just the worst kind. I think it was that one. Every time the Lahi buzzing it down. Lahi! Listen, sometimes you got a Lahi. That's just how it goes. And more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have had something substantial to analyze. To the best of our knowledge, however, those techniques were not preserved or passed on. Schuller surmises that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians? Promulgated? Was there aught else of note which heralded the approach of the final days? Entire star was engulfed by his disasters all at once. They say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. The ground was crying. Ah yes, and Amarantine spoke of it, didn't they? We never did hear this sound ourselves, of course, thrust as we were in the midst of the madness. But it seems that each and every one of the catastrophes was preceded by this ominous noise. Eventually it resounded all across the star, and not even Amarat was spared. So the ground was crying out, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive. Probably quite loud. I'll have to speak with one of Nomenon's Mehmets and ask after any books would mention such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiark. Yes, with Elidibus serving as his heart, so many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We don't know exactly how Zodiark brought salvation to the star, only that by his godlike will were the laws of nature set aright. Then, once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and with these fledgling souls they intended to render unto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Venat and her followers not manifested their oppositions in the form of Hydaelyn. Thank you, both of you, for the detailed review. I feel much more confident now in my understanding of events. With all that freshly in mind, it does make me wonder what the Telephoroi really mean when they speak of bringing back the final days. We've seen what they're doing with those towers of theirs. Is forcing people to summon primals a kind of catalyst? Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by unstable creation magics? Interesting. I do not know. Interesting query. Simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash. But it's all just pointless conjecture at this state. Let us return our attention to the forum, shall we? Keep an eye out for your Shola, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. Okay. We're getting so educated, you guys. I feel so educated. Hi, Stola. I missed you. I'm the last one, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced 1 or 2 possibly useful books, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Uriandre learned of the source of reflection from the Gyarm oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha and sealed away in the Great Google Library. It is even less likely the knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet when credited Master Fortunal with knowledge of this Telfroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. Oh, thank you for the headpats, Kenny! Welcome back, welcome in! We're walking to the end. Endwalker. I'm walking in. Hey, I'm walking in. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I'm Endwalking in. Not to make me excuse myself from reading to you, whether they continue to mention the final days or no. These books could yet hold something of value. Hello. Oh. Oopsies. How are you, Kenny? How have you been? It's good to see you again. I read a lot of books. Take a look. It's in a book. Doing good. Been busy with school. How have you been? I've been good. I moved. So things are much better now. Things are very good. Been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate, which has also been very good. Dude, you look exhausted. What about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subject I mentioned? Day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a man at the reference will point you in the right direction. Moment though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Shoes! Let's get some shoes. Give me the shoes. Gajaskin shoes of aiming. Whoa. New boot goofing. Yeah, these shoes cost $300. Let's go get them. Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes. I'm ready for a tea break. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables. I'll treat you to the coffee. It's quite good. Is this Graha burger time? Are we gonna get the infamous Graha Tia burger scene? Beavis. Waiting woman. She's just waiting. That's her whole bit. Dude. Can I get down from this way? I cannot, it seems. Seems I cannot. Here. I just realized that song came out 16 years ago. The Shoes song? Oh my god, did it really? That's wild. Oh no. We're getting old, gamers. We're getting old. Glued. I always say. Busy as ever, I see. How very Charlene that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for our customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before I place an order, why don't we ask a few questions to gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Teleferroi. Might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Ah! Back in the jar! Hi, Mari! Why do you put me in the jar? Putting across a father time. Stay away! Stay away! Do not make me old. How are you, Mari? Thanks for coming and joining us today. Here on, dear. Jar time. I'm help. What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? You're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. Wow. Misunderstand, sir. We're simply wondering if you knew of the Teleferroi. The enemies of peace have promised to end the world we all hold dear, and... Wait, you're that House Lavalier girl, aren't you? This woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I've heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge your barbaric whims. Here you're giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've not to say the likes of you. I'm gonna destroy this man. It's foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Oh wait, no, something water in the jar. No! Don't make me a snow globe. Went to Ikea and got a rolly cart. Yay! Rolly cart! Rolly cart, rolly cart, rolly cart, rolly cart. For the massage. Yeah. Hello? Hello? I'm covering with stickers. Cute! Dick off. I don't believe I had the pleasure. Excuse the interruption, but we're hoping you might share your thoughts on the Teleferroi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, it isn't the young Miss Lavalier. My apologies, but I work in the office of the Forum. If word reached Master Fortunate that I was helping you. See, we're sorry to bother you. So I would get so many W's in Chibi. Yeah, absolutely. Dick on. They see me rolling. They massaging. Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mr. Alice I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of The Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studio. They had to have done that on purpose, right? I find my pressure points and make me sleep. They're gonna make me sleep. They're gonna... Oh god, I wish. Seems like ages ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? You're going to need to write stuff down. I'll remember it. It'll be fine. It's complicated. I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Lavalier. No matter how discreet Master Fortunate may have been, news of your family's doing never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions and only Charlene has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? Said that 3 minutes later it's going to be chaotic and she's going to say, Chad, I don't remember. Listen! Listen! I just take a screen. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot. What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you hear? Fine? Information about this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. Excuse me. I wish there was more I could do to help. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlene, aren't you? That's me. Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a servant with none the wiser. Sneaking mission. Why are the patrons not be willing to talk about the end of the world? Interesting. Just finish preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversations while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? I've got the vibes to be a waitress. I could do it. Now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes is. Oh, this is the thing that needs written down. Okay. Tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. Okay. Omelet is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisela. Gisela gets the omelet. Tea set goes to the water. Tea to the water. Omelet to Gisela. Oh, behind then you'll see a Makote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, I'll just ask again and I'll explain to you. Good luck. Okay. So we gotta go to the water. Is this the tea set? My tea set, lovely, thank you, perfect. Gisela gets the first. Sorry, I've never heard of them. What are their final days? Friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about the ritual arcane practices of the 6th astral era, common or esoteric, then I'm happy to talk your ear off. Gisela gets one. She gets the omelet. Finally, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. See, I got this all. I remembered it. Tell Vori. Ah, yes, I remember seeing the name of the latest Gazette. That and some grand claims about the end of days. Same old senseless war-mongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Here you go. Here's your lobster. Last oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've skimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Though that would explain why my Freeland has been rushed off his feet. Must be a busy time to be a gleaner. What's a gleaner? You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the word procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual live specimens, and so forth. So named for the folks who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. This Telferroy would make good on their atrocious threats, then maybe uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the cleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harpo and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. My second husband, male wife? I love a male wife. Male wife, male wife, male wife. I'm always ready for a male wife. In trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? And I'll say, I'm so good at being a waitress, you have no idea. Interesting, they seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer. He's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, the cup of coffee I promised. Thanks, Alice. Well, let's enjoy a drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossipers and their wagging tongues. When does Alice get her cute new outfit? I really like her red outfit. I've seen it a couple times. Hey, go hey! Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Bum, 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 bum. Aww. It's okay, Alice. I'll kick your dad's butt, don't worry.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian?
Mm-hmm.
Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be possible.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
That's definitely true, yes.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
No, he was being a dick. You don't have to be civil with that. Where are you going? Suspicious. They're gathering all of these artifacts. It's kind of
They must be
sussy.
ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
What's that? Huh? Huh?
A vast complex beneath the island.
Mm.
Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Uh-huh.
Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility.
I sense a dungeon.
Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Something's going on.
Wait,
something's sus.
Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Yes.
I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the forum.
Mm-hmm.
If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the forum is planning.
Absolutely it will. Let's go! Fight, fight, fight time, fight time, fight time! I'm ready for a battle! I want to fight some weird creatures. You tell the others what we learned about the Gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenon and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cut back. Is there a... Oh, damn, I didn't get it. Did I not get that one? Oh, wait, I have to be at a crystal to teleport. That's right. I'm trying to remember. It's been a bit since I played this game. Okay, I don't think I got this crystal. I did not. Did I not get this one either? Okay, I got this one. I'm gonna go grab that crystal while we're here. Giorgio. Love his pants. I want those pants, Giorgio. Styling. It takes a lot of confidence to rock plaid pants like that. He's killing it. Oh, it's over here. Thank you. Pseudonyms back. Welcome back. You've been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. Excuse me. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer the forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner trafficking and cargo certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let's see what theory we can build from the facts. As still observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Aoife and Alice learned in The Last Stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues were not only familiar with the final days, but also were somehow certain the destruction being perpetrated by the Telephoroi was wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eosia's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it's a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service of the Forum's secretive ends. Interesting. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Fine idea. Bum, bum. Glad you approve. You won't be disappointed, I promise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. See to it that each is returned to its proper place. That'd be a great hate. Words. I can speak and form words while I'm reading them. Let's head down the stairs over there. I'll show you where the entrance is. This definitely feels like it's about to be a dungeon, right? Like, oh, there's all kinds of strange creatures and things down there. Sussy. Bum, bum, bum. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Okay, let's go. Oh God, no! Alice, say please. Alice, say please. Alice, say please. Go faster. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Christ. Are you okay? I'm right here. Now we run? Okay, thank God. Let's go. Doo, doo, doo. Bum, 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 bum. I'll never understand why game devs continue to make NPCs that move, like, slower than your running speed, but faster than your walking speed. Always. Up here? Is this guy? Oh. Not far now. Okay. I'm coming. I should have tuned to that, but I'll do that later. I'll do it later. This music's like really relaxing. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. Did remember to tune the shard pack there, didn't you? It will make your my life much easier if you need to come back. Yes, I will go do that. Where's this male wife you're telling me about, Gaz? Where is he? I want to see him. He's coming? I'm so excited. I'm waiting impatiently. Going down? Wow. Hello, Kryle. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for a group descent. Alright, everyone onto the lift and down we go. Down, down, down we go. Ooh.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
Whoa. It's like all. What the fuck?
Exist those who consider the floor an extension of their
Until you don't see a dungeon for a while.
And this
Damn
false
it!
architect surely belongs to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms.
Wow.
A simple solution at first, and
It's
then
quite a while
bit
before
by bit,
a
a
dungeon.
profound transformation.
Cry. Sag. She is Pim! Oh my god, Pim cameo.
Buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Spooky. The Northern Empty at Brinthos.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see. And once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Wow.
Aren't those people gleaners?
There they are. Oh, it's this guy! I saw him in the Dawn Trail trailer.
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you
My
suspected,
life, let's
they are engaged in a task
go!
apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Yeah, let's go. I want to talk to this bunny. Bunny boy. What? You okay? You getting teleported? Good context for him now. Yeah, all I know is that everybody loves that guy.
Did you call to me just now?
Yeah. Kryle's hallucinating.
I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Thun was being female for the longest time. The most beautiful bun boy I ever seen. Bun boys have that effect. They are
fine, I'm
extremely
sure.
beautiful.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Fimborg. Okay, where am I going? Oh wow, this place is huge. My god. Aaronville, that's his name. They really said we'll give you Bun Boys for Endwalker and give you a major Bun Boy NPC! My roleplay partner is a Bun Boy too. Yes! We love Bun Boys. There he is! It's him! It's that guy! You're here to help or give me more headaches because I don't have the look of a gleaner and I'm no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Time to pack of marmots running loose. My meal life. Your exchange Arvel have taught you about exhausted gleaners. Boom, boom. Teeve. Let me think. The Vita seeds should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snurableberry 1060, or are they 1061? My head feels like it's stuffed with moco grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Korath and carrots and Garabonian carrots? What then? Saying the team has taught you about large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. Interesting. Dobbin these nuts. You want to know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in Labyrinthos. You know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. They just did one a few summers ago, even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion? Exchange Dominus taught you about taking stock in Labyrinthos. Interesting. Interesting. Any luck, Evie? What tales do the Gleaners have to tell? I wrote all of this down just for you, Kryl. So this grand operation began without warning. For every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You were right. The Forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. On that, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I gotta take a little cow break to the little cow's room. If you guys just wanna hang on tight, I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. I will see you shortly. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm back. I have returned. Oh, oops, wrong one. Here we go. Hello, I've returned. Also, chat, I'm curious. So I've been kind of testing. I have this overlay, like the more complex, really cute one that Mar made, and then I've also been using this overlay when playing Baldur's Gate. That's like mostly game, and then a little bit of the chat will come up in the top left corner. Which one do you guys like better? What is your preference? Please let me know. Because I'm not sure. I am unsure. What was the first one? So there's this one with the pretty pink overlay that has like the logo and everything on it. And then there's basically nothing, just chat and me. But yes, let's get back to the game. We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're gaming feet, I have an idea. Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if you were to help them capture said creatures, he might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. Flip a coin and find out. Well, if it's going to go down to that, I'm going to use this one, because I like this one personally. The case-by-case situation, MMOs don't have UI viewers, don't really need to see. Unless they're specifically asking for your hotbar setup, that is true. Yeah, I'm kind of, whereas this game's like Baldur's Gate 3 has a lot going on, people want to see it all. Yeah, I'm kind of with Gaz on that one. For Baldur's Gate, I like the bigger one. For this, I feel like the more pretty fun overlay is better. But then for a game where people want to see the whole screen, just going with the simple overlay. So I feel like probably just going case by case. If we do another like just chatting YouTube video watching thing, we'll probably be on here. But yeah. Ironville. You wish to help me find the marmots? I have nothing suitable to pay you for your service, but you're offering out of the goodness of your heart. I'd welcome the assistance. The name is Erenville, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. That said, the capture of the Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack. Gently, of course. Where to begin, you wonder? I've not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you. I'll search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Thank you, Arnville. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's find these marmots. What's that? Is that a rock or is that a creature? That's a creature. Is it a fuzzy gooboo? Oh, it's a troll! Yo, my god! He's so cute! I love him! He's like a puppy with chicken dragon legs. What's up with him? I like him! Final Fantasy's gotta stop making such cute and fun monsters, because that guy's cute. I want to be his friend. I don't want to kill him. That's rude. Is this, am I, okay. So we'll just start looking around for marmots. Murder him, no! He's too adorable. I will not attack them unless attacked first. Oh, I found one! Hello, little mouse. Uh-oh. No, a coyote! I will protect you, little mouse, don't worry. Ha. run. Chirp, squeak. Oh no, he's running away! Come back. Come back, little man. I've lost him. Excuse me, Mr. Troll. I do not want to harm you. Please remain in your location. Oh, I see him. No! I don't want to kill them. I like them too much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Rat sack. Get in the rat sack. No, he ran away. Get back here, you rat bastard. I bet it's up there. It's probably up there. Alas, I cannot fly. Bet he's up here somewhere. Where are you, little mouse? There he is. Now we know what would happen if you ever entered the world of where the wild things are. I love those guys! I think they're so cute. I loved that book as a kid. I think they're so cute. Whoops. Chirp. Hey, we got him! Mouse acquired. Yeah, oh, let me adjust my seat just a little bit. Speaking of asking your guys' opinions on things, this week, I told you guys before, we tested out the starting at 9 o'clock and going from like 9 to midnight-ish my time, versus the 8 to 11 EST slot that we were doing before. Is that better for people, or does it have no effect on you? Or is it worse? Because as far as like on my end, it seems to not make a ton of difference. Stream wise. How'd you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Here you go. Ah, there's the odd marmot out. Say it's been a lot easier to catch you? Okay, okay. So you like the 9 to 12 slot better. Here, I put our friends in a holding cage. Thankfully, the marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. If it does ever affect you, I totally say go back to your original schedule. Has no effect on me, starts after I'm off, both end early enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, I might start at, like, 8:30. Because I feel like waiting until 9, I get comfortable on the couch and I don't want to get up. But 8 is, like, a really quick turnaround for me. And I have to, like, get off work, make dinner, eat dinner, and then pretty much immediately come and start streaming. And I want to be able to spend some time with my partner, at least. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how I feel next week, vis-a-vis streaming times. but I'll keep you guys updated. 8:30 allows me to capture after my own stream before I need to go to bed. I might do that. Because I feel like splitting the difference would be ideal. Because then I have more time. The couple people that don't come in until later will be able to come in. And then, but I don't have that, like, long wait where I get really comfortable on the couch and don't want to get back up. And then I'm not going to bed as late either. Whichever time suits you better. Alright. I think we'll probably do 8:30 then. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why, the authority in charge of the Labyrinthos, now in perpetuity. Same officials who've had us working day and night of late. The honorable members of the Forum. Who else? Then I spend time with your partner, you're happy. This is also our best interest. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Suitable for consumption, easy to breed. Those are the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. They're gonna feed them to something. There you are, Eefy. Is this the Gleaner you mentioned? The one who was looking for lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I'm Cryle of the students of Baldesion, and these others are my associates. Truth be told, the Forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we've made the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing these decisions put into action, we might be able to fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls. Other animals to capture and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer you more for your services. I will definitely never see you again. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? Boom, 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 boom. They're feeding the marmots to something. So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the Forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun. The Forum contacted the Gleaners Guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Telephoroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus am I inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telephoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we will stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archeon? From there we can reach the... Uh-oh. Cryo's gonna get teleported! Cryo, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archeon. Follow the path east through the forest where you were tracing after the mouse. Or marmot, was it? Anyway, 'tis the trolls you need to watch out for. I will be careful, don't worry. Need to hydrate. Nice calm walk through the woods. Whoa. What is this music? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. on, let me get the Aether Crystal. Let me get the crystal. Excuse me. Poor action. Nice. Excuse me. No new letters. That's okay. I understand. No, it's fine. I always check it because I'm like, every once in a while someone sends me something, but it's very rare. Behold, the Archeon. As Numenon serves as Charlene's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. The architecture, too, is similar. This building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as the detailed records which describe them. In a manner of speaking, the Archon contains a physical history of Charlene's unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. This is a hat that I can't wear. Side-eye. We won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. Shoo-shoo-tabby. Shoo-shoo-tabby. I love her. Or him. Them. This person. I love you, Shoo-shoo-tabby. Whoever you are. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, Salix, hello! Oh my gosh, welcome in, Salix! Thank you so much for joining us! How many spins here? Ask me how many spins I have. How many spins do you have, Kadris? Hello, thank you so much for coming. Welcome on, Rin Raiders. You bullied Salix? No! Don't bully Salix. Salix doesn't deserve that. How could you? Such a kind soul. Welcome on in, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Jeremy. I am your favorite cringe interdimensional cow, and we're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. We are playing through the storyline of Endwalker. So if anyone is planning to play the game or hasn't caught up yet, just be aware that there may be some spoilers. They have fun bullying Salix. That's okay, Salix. They bully me too. What were you guys playing? What were you up to? Besides being bullied and spinning, apparently? I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a fantastic night. Yo, thank you so much, Kadris.
has gifted a sub to wing_sound.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Salix. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Salix will turn into Swolix to chat over the day. Especially Kadris and loves that. Sounds right. That sounds very, very accurate. Yep. Those two criminals. Fiends. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Yeah, feel free to, if you need to do any pre or post stream de-stressing and hang out, feel free to do so. Whatever you gotta do. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great stream. I hope you enjoyed what game. I gotta shout you out. Aha! Professional streamer. I'm a professional. Ask me how many spins. Hi, Pim! Pim, how many spins do you have? It was 80 plus spins. That's so many spins. How did you go so fast? Yo, Kadris, thank you so much!
Kadris
Thank you for gifting the sub to
Series Fim.
You're so sweet, Kadris. Thank you! Pim cried. We teetered on 69. Nice. Oh my gosh, you should have stopped at 69. That would have been perfect. And stop at 69 and then start over and do another 69. I think that's the best strategy. Or you could do 420. But that seems like a lot of effort. I played stupid games and won the prize of subs. I spin the exercise wheel. Yo, you got... That's so many spins. Wait, does that mean 80 subs? That's crazy. Good job, Salix. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Congratulations. Oh no, it's several friends for... Okay. But still, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys had fun. That's so much fun. But yeah, thank you for coming. I was planning for if the wheel went to 67 to sub tier 1 to bring it back to 69 and just keep the circle of hell going. Never-ending circle, much like the 69 itself. It is an Ouroboros of sexual innuendo, one might say. Hold on. I am dry right now, okay? My hands are dry, my lips are dry. Everything is dry. I think it's because I've had the AC on for days and it's finally nice outside. So I'm like rehydrating myself. You're a waffle! Oh, tasty. Nice. I love a good waffle. Are y'all more waffle people or pancake people? I personally like both. I think I like waffles more. But I have a tendency to eat pancakes more often just because they're easier to make. Keep you going on about a sexual circle and out of nowhere go, I'm dry. Listen. Listen! Salix is gonna lurk and wind down. Yes, please relax, Salix. Relax, have a good time. No worries, no worries. If I had a waffle iron, I'm leaning to waffles. Oh, I want to get a waffle iron. That sounds yummy. I love breakfast foods of all kinds. They're very. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? You have a mini waffle maker? I'm jealous. I desire waffle. Maybe I'll make pancakes. Not tomorrow. I don't have time tomorrow. Maybe this weekend I'll make pancakes. Oh no, I'm going out of town this weekend. Never mind. Made churro waffles one time? That sounds so good. That sounds amazing. We used to have, when I was in college, on Saturday mornings, they would bring out this like huge Belgian waffle maker in the cafeteria. And it was like an event. Because everyone was so excited to get these waffles. They were so good. Oh. I miss those back in the good old days. I want a mini waffle maker. This one makes large Belgium style. I like that style though. That's so good. They're so fluffy. And it's good because you can make a humongous waffle and then eat half of it and then save the next half for later. Forehead. I'm a big fan of leftovers. It's too much waffle for me. Yeah, you gotta keep some for later. Then you reheat it. And put some more syrup on it, and it's tasty, tasty, tasty. Rouge, you're clearly not cleaners then. May I ask your affiliation? I belong to students of Valdesian, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved in the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Gasp. Not us, then. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier, yes? Might we at least make use of that? Now that you got me wanting to make a chicken breakfast sandwich using the Ooh! That sounds good. I was just thinking chicken and waffles, because I saw a post, somebody on Twitter was like, who was not an American, was like, chicken and waffles, that's weird. And it's like, it's good! It's so good! And then do a waffle maker one. I can put so much stuff in it. Eggs, bacon, waffles. The neighbors annoying. No, not the barb. Not the bird. We just got an air fryer, and I am like, everything I think of is, what can I put in the air fryer? Can I put that in the air fryer? What if I put that? What would happen if I put that in the air fryer? And I was just thinking, you make the humongous Belgian waffle, right? You eat half of it, and then the other half you heat up in the air fryer. Waffle isn't junk food. Waffle is kind of junk food. Honestly. Because it's sweet. You put syrup on it. It's one of those things that, like, we as Americans are like, this isn't junk food, but everyone else would think it was. Waffle is a flat donut. It's a waffle donut. I mean, it's not fried, though. God, now I want a waffle. You guys are mean. I want waffles. Oh, a good Belgian waffle. That would be so nice. Apologize for inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. Put shredded trees, parsley, and bacon bits in waffles one time. Yeah, yeah. Oh, like a savory waffle? Those are really good. I'm a big fan of like a scone or like a savory muffin with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. At that time, it'd be too late. We're so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Students of Baldesion. Tried baking cookies once. They went from cookie to a scone to a stone. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I have baked many cookies in my life. I used to when I was a kid. My one childhood best friend and I did a lot of baking together. For some reason, we were just like, baking is really fun, so let's bake. Then we did it a lot, and it was just really good. My old job, I had white chocolate raspberry scones. Oh, Chad, you can't do this to me. Oh, that sounds so good. At an impasse. We have no leads. I should like to peruse this one further. About that, I doubt that an old stone-faced custodian would be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek out other means to access the lower levels. We knock them out, we run down, and we take it for ourselves. It's likely the people in this area are involved in their structuring one way or another. If we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let's ask around. Surely someone has needed a few strong backs to lighten the load. I've not had a lot of chance to do high tea lately. I may need to grab some tea time snackies tomorrow when I'm shopping for the con. Yes! I went to a high tea recently. I went for my birthday. My mom took me. I love a high tea. It's so much fun. It may come as a surprise to some, but I am a big fan of a high tea. I love little Sammies. I love little snackies. It's good stuff. I like to bake, especially cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake. Oreo cheesecake with double the crust. You guys are fucking killing me. This all sounds so good. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the Archeon even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. It was running around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate to the vaults. Huh? Oddest little squirrel, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take care of it until the Archon is open again. Hello, Mr. Stripey. Welcome. My cat has arrived. He's on my desk. He is probably going to rub on the microphone. So be warned. Cheesecake thick and dense, not light and airy. I like both. I think it depends on the flavor. If it's more of a fruity cheesecake, then I'd go for a more light and airy, sort of, hello? Can I help you, sir? My cat is sniffing my face. If it's more of a fruity cheesecake, I go for a more light and airy, construction. But if it's more of like a chocolate, or like a caramel or something like that. All these people showing off in their flying cars. Then I'm like, oh, nice and rich and thick. Nice. Is that? Take you down and left with me. Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and only now I've finally found a spare moment to rest. I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack. Engaged in some manner of task. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. Hello? Labyrinth Narbrui. The Narbrui. Hello, Narbrui. Ah! Fuck! Don't hit me. That's not nice. This is not a polite way to welcome people to your home. Rude. Incredibly rude. How dare they? Erinville! Male wife, male wife, male wife. Hi, Erinville. Quiet, you're frightening away. The masquerade? Ah, it's you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. Its feathers are green, its cry is a distinctive caw! Single out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. I got you, no problem, no problem. Effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down the riverbank to claim our quarry. Be sure to hit the right one. Green one. Shoot the green one. We got it. Is it that one? Whoops. Large beak, green bird, small green bird. The green bird which caws and sedate with a dart. Caw, caw! That one. That says this one. Got him! Right in his ass! Bum, bum. Oh, I want to bake. I mentioned earlier on stream we just moved. I haven't had a chance to bake anything in the new kitchen. I've been extremely busy. The kitchen's all set up. A lot of other things aren't. Well, they're getting there. We're pretty set up. Nothing's decorated. Excuse me. Oh, he's gonna speak.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Okay. Tee-hee. Twirl his hair.
There you are. Any new revelation?
I found we've become best friends. I love his accent. His accent is very good.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Mm-hmm.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Excuse me. They're trying to feed them to something, it sounds like.
It's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose.
Mm-hmm.
Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Yeah. They're gonna eat it! They're gonna eat the bird.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum.
Interesting.
The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
Oh. That's where they're hiding the stuff about the apocalypse.
Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city.
Oh, damn.
And are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
Jesus. And you just didn't think that this would be the first place we should think about when looking for their secrets?
Possibly need with a hornbill. An experiment?
Experiment.
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Interesting.
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
So they're going on a trip.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
So that you can eat them.
I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
It's okay, buddy. No worries.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
They thought of everything.
Pray forget I said anything.
They've thought of everything to keep us out. Storm the castle!
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
I love climbing.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
Nice. Oh, big stretch.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
Thank you, cat bunny boy.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned.
It's okay,
if the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay. He's such a bro. He's a good dude.
Not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Boom, 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 doo, doo. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's go check out the mine shaft then. What are we riding in on today, boys? Doggy! I don't know how I feel about this music. It's very strange. Feels like there should be, like, elves working on toys or something. Doesn't quite feel right for the vibe of this place. None of us do. It's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. Must be at the entrance to the mine shaft. It's faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures home there by researchers, you think? Well, slavery and peace aside, we'll need to watch our footing. We should tighten our straps and such before we continue. Hat! Oh, what a beautiful hat that I can't wear. Actually, I might be able to wear that. Nope. Not for me, alas. Alas, I am but a rabbit woman and I cannot wear a hat. Doggo man, yes, that's my boy. I love him so much. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps and checked their gear, then I say we head in. Given the terrain ahead, though, it might be wise to leave some distance between us. We won't want to be stumbling over each other if it comes to a fight. Take it slow and don't forget to check your surroundings from time to time. We can meet up again at the other end of the tunnel. Yes, I have many mounts. Not many. I have a couple. But this is my puppy. I love him. He has a little border. He's so cute. And he can wag his tail and be so excited. And he can be sad, sad boy. Sweet man. And he can also fly, but he can't fly here because reasons. Sometimes he can fly, depending on the area we're in. And if I've finished that area, not finished, but gotten the requisite aether currents for the area. Ooh. Some kind of foul creature down here. This is spooky. Ooh. Okay, going from the silly elf music to silence down in these caves is very spooky. Uh-oh. You made a mistake coming here. Nice. Let's keep going. My bridal chicken. This is the chicken I got from my wedding. How beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Big on foul mushroom. So hyped for my furry convention on Saturday. Yes! Oh my gosh, seeing all the artists you follow. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so exciting. I can't wait to hear all about it. Cons are so much fun. It's just like the whole atmosphere is just a bunch of people having a good time. And there's just something really special about people who are just having a fantastic time, who are often not having a fantastic time, you know? Like people who are very socially anxious, who are able to kind of let loose and enjoy themselves. It's a good vibe. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Well, no matter. They are no match for me. Come. Face your death! I'm so nervous about my costume. Your costume's gonna look so good! I've seen the pictures. It looks awesome. You're gonna kill it. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, it's so cool. Wow, oh my god. They're gonna love it. I am confident. Chicken time, chicken time, chicken time. We made it! Hi, Alphino. I am here. Everyone seems to have made it through without incident. Nothing of consequence, at least. And as promised, the tunnel is to deliver us into the medial circuit. As I recall, this tier is where they keep a wide variety of samples of agricultural production. If Arnville's assumptions hold true, that specimens are being collected in preparation for a great migration, then we should see evidence of such plans in the area's research projects. Let's follow the path to the nearest farming facility to see what we see. Alright, let's go. Almost. That's a pile of leaves. He's just a little guy. Why do they keep making me kill all these little guys? I hate it. Little guy murderer. Little guys! Stray garlic! Stray egg? Oh my gosh, look at those down there! Where all these adorable things want to murder me? That's rude. Stray mandragora. What's that down there? Cryoconite. god, he's so cute! He's so freaking cute! It's so rude. This is so rude. Why would they make these aggressive? They're just little guys. I've decided I don't like this music. I think I hate it, actually. It's so strange. The polygonal grapes! There they are! That's so beautiful. Do you think when the graphical update comes through in the next couple years that they're gonna update the polygonal grapes, or are they gonna keep the polygonal grapes just for, like, our enjoyment? Now I know where we are. This is Mariel, our agronomics. Excuse me. Labyrinthus is host to a wide variety of vegetation, which allows us to conduct studies on cultivation methods utilized in foreign lands. And it is this facility which coordinates and oversees those efforts. The fruits of their research go to feed their Labyrinthus colleagues, or so I hear. More notable success might make it to the Agora. Food so exotic you'd be hard-pressed to guess their origin, let alone how they might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name, only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. I see no gleaners hereabout, yet these workers seem to share that same sense of urgency. It's possible they know something in the forum's plans and their underlying motivations. Worth looking into, wouldn't you say? See what you can coax from the workers. The rest of us will do the same and cast about for useful clues. Hey, there he is! It's this guy again. The fuck? Okay. Sicko. Sicko Valhalla. That's such a good name. Here's my character, Sicko. I love it. What crops are we raising? Well, as you can see, this one is a variety of grape. Only needs a good source of sunlight to grow, and the conditions here are nothing short of perfect. Hardly surprising, given that it's a native to a particular locale and the very place upon which Labyrinthos was modeled, a region in the south of Ilsebard. It boasts remarkable habitat diversity, allowing for a myriad of flora and fauna to thrive. Chilly peaks on the north give way to swaths of temperate plains, which in turn turn into hot, humid coastline. Such bountiful territory is ever contested, as you might expect. It used to be called Corvos before the Imperials renamed it Locus Amonis. The forum saw it not as prize, however, but as a researcher's ideal environment, on whose climate we strove to recreate within the confines of Labyrinthos. It's since provided a rich foundation for countless experiments in cultivation. That's where Grahati is from. Dry Hab ought to be taken down below, more than I can carry, and then some. Most of our stock is sent off via the cargo lift, but some has been earmarked for aerial transport, hence the stack of crates atop the hill over there. God, it's hauling a lot if that slope was a job and a half. That's pretty much why we're so confused about Dawntra's direction. Amount of mention of Corvus and Mirror City, yet nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, maybe they'll, do that in the next expansion after Dawn Trio. Jebki! Jebki. Hello, Jebki. Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting visitors. Not with use of the lift being restricted. How did you make it all the way down here anyway? The mine shaft, you say? Well, you're a much hardier soul than I. Under normal circumstances, I'd reward such nasty with a guided tour of the fields, but I'm afraid the forum has us filling order lists a mile long. Massive yet detailed requests, literal wagon loads of crop samples, and hardly any time to put them together. When I first heard of this grand reorganization, I assumed we would be shuffling around old stock to make room for the new. Then came the orders for ridiculous quantities of seeds we've already thoroughly researched. Passing strange, eh? Pressed for an explanation, was met with vague assurances that all would be revealed in due course. Not the most satisfying answer. Interesting. Minagia. Yeah, no, I feel you guys. I definitely feels like, oh, that's the next place we're gonna go, and then you didn't. Interesting. 14 is it that expansion where they go? Is that expansion where they go? So now what? Yeah. Well, it's definitely like they've definitely been marketing it as, since Endwalker was, you know, the end of the first kind of overarching storyline with, you know, the excuse me, with the Asians and everything. That it's all brand new. It's a new story. So I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious about it. Label on these crates tell the story of their contents. Bundles of common seeds and sapling accompany my sheaves of reports. Interesting. Oh, pretty flowers. Wow. It's so pretty. What is it?
Hard to look away, isn't it?
Hello?
But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
Aww.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true.
Is this guy hitting on me?
This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders.
Mm-hmm.
Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy. Dark, subdued shades for frustration or despair.
Makes sense.
Even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect.
Special.
And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin.
It's a mystery.
To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration. As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence. I will leave you to your thoughts.
Oh, okay. This seems like something that will definitely never come up again. It's Chekhov's flower.
Have you learned aught of interest?
What about this cool flower?
A flower that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
It's, pretty cool. Try it. Feel something.
Very fascinating. But as it stands, we fail to gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Damn it!
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition...
How dank are the yeah, how dank are they? Are they dank?
Unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
Hello, kitty cat.
If
My
only
kitty
we
cat
can
has
interrogate
returned.
the forum members directly.
Uh-oh. What was that?
Isn't that the entrance to the arcade?
Oh.
Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
Why is he coming out of the secret
Little
place?
difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the Forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a Forum member? Or at least a close associate?
Break down the door! Seize the castle!
Eavesdrop on their conversation? What of the risks?
Oh, that we could do that too.
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Excuse me.
I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
No, that's why we should break down the
We'll
doors.
apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every crumb of information we can get our hands on. Consequences be damned.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all...
Where's Cryo? Oh, she's looking at the flowers. You good over there, Cryo?
Cryo?
You good?
Oh, yes. That certainly sounds like a plan.
I'm glad you agree.
Something's wrong with Cryo. There he goes.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move. We need to get closer before we lose him.
This poor guy. This is a bunch of wackos show up. Try to harass him while he's at work.
I can almost reach you.
Reach? Who are we reaching? Cryo, what are you doing? Cryo, do you have something you want to share with the class? Alright, chat. On that floral bombshell, I am very tired, so I think I'm gonna head off for the night. If you guys want to stay with me for a bit, we are gonna raid out. I gotta look and see who's online right now. But thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I am excited to get back into Final Fantasy after our literal Baldur's Gate sojourn. So we'll probably play a little more Final Fantasy next week. And maybe some Baldur's Gate. No sleep for you? How dare! Rude! I shall sleep. You don't control me. But yes, I will be streaming next week, Monday and Thursday. I think I'm going to try that 8:30 slot, see how that feels for me. I think it'll be good. It'll be a good time. Let's see who all is online right now. Is anyone playing Final Fantasy? Oh, someone's playing low-level MSQ. So let's do that. Let's go and, oh, someone's playing Heavensward. Let's go red person doing Heavensward. I think that's a good idea. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. For anyone who's new here, if you haven't dropped a follow, please do. I would really appreciate it. It is free, and it really helps me out a lot. I will be back on Monday at 8:30, and then again on Thursday at 8:30 EST. And we'll be doing probably Baldur's Gate and Final Fantasy. Might be an art stream. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me get that raid started for ya. I just spent 2 hours trying to learn how to play a gradient. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna raid on over to Naren Serene. This is a new friend. We're making a new friend today. Let me get that raid message for you guys. If you guys are subscribed, you can go ahead and use the raid emotes. If you're not subscribed, just copy and paste Your Herd Stampede. Throw that out there. And we will be in momentarily. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Dragon Boy.
Need to have the